Welcome to my channel, Aprende con Gibson. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's a pleasure for me to have all of you here in my channel. Don't forget, if you like my channel, if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and activate that bell so you can receive all the advices. No matter if you're an English teacher or Spanish teacher, it's okay. So go down to my channel and of course enjoy my videos. So today let me show you one of the websites I use for teaching English. Nowadays I'm teaching high school, but it's okay. You can use the website for everything. You can use it for preschool, for elementary, high school as well, and adults. Also, it has this section that is for teachers. Here in this section, and don't worry, you will have all the links down there in the description, so don't forget. Okay, so in this blue section of this website, and don't worry, Breeze Council is not paying me for this. I just want to show you what I use so you can, get the best result in your classes, okay? So here in the blue section is for teachers. You can have here webinars, everything, lesson plans, you have remote teaching tips, you have a lot like publications, books, or even professional developments like courses and everything you can use here. So don't forget, this blue part is about teachers and you can find everything you need for an English teacher, but we're not gonna use this blue section too much, all right? So let's move on with the section they have for teaching, all right? And let's start with the kids section, okay? So if you're maybe a teacher in preschool or the first grade of elementary, you might be using this part, the orange part. Look at it. Don't forget, the links are going to be down there in the description. So here in this section, you will find a lot of fun activities for you. So your students are going to be amazed with your classes. You can prepare them no matter if you're teaching online and no matter if you're teaching in a classroom, all right? So let's take a look and you see what they have. Here first, you will have songs, reading, writing activities, grammar and vocabulary, games. You can also print some activities and make them colored and, using English in different ways, okay? Let's check a little bit when you click here in this section, listen and watch. All right, when you click there, you're gonna find different activities that are gonna be so fun for them to do. So you're gonna find songs, short stories, poems, video song, and everything. Not only that, each activity has different worksheets so you can do and integrate into your classes. If you click there, this story about Dick Whittinson, you have, and what I recommend you to do is do all the activities first. I mean, in this case, the preparation. You go there because in the first place, and depending on the activity, you're gonna have vocabulary. And that's awesome because they're gonna learn, the students are going to learn from you the vocabulary, translations, if you use translations, definitions, and you have to do some exercise. And you can do it like this kind of fun game where they stand up and use a computer, or if it's online, they're gonna tell you what to do through the microphone. And you can also listen to the pronunciation of each word and then do the match with the picture. This is amazing. After that, you're gonna read and watch the story. I can't play right now just because copyright things and everything, but you know what I mean. And after that, you have a game. Actually, you can also print the story out if you want to send them out. Just put it in their notebook, or maybe just make them write the story. I don't know, whatever you think. And you have to print the activity or print the answer if you're looking for that. But let's check here when it says game. This is a game related with a story that they can do during the class time, okay? They can put this in the story, watch the story, and put the sentences in order. Which one goes first, which one goes second, and so on. So this is what you call reading comprehension activity. And you can do all of this, okay? Songs, poems, reading, write, speak and spell, and everything you want to do in your classes, okay? No matter if you're preschooler or the first grade of elementary, okay? Sounds great. So you can use vocabulary, sounds, you can use pronunciation activities, and everything's going to be. So go there and try to find whatever you feel like, okay? Not only for teachers, it's also a place for parents, for teaching parents how to help your children to learn English the best way at home, okay? So let's move on. So in this section, all right, the purple section is a section. This section that you are gonna use for teenagers, maybe fifth, sixth grade in elementary, and so on. So maybe you're looking for a website because you're teaching in sixth grade or high school, or different ages. You can use this part. Is the purple section. Here is amazing. Why? Let me show you. You don't only have courses. You can find courses, skills. This is one of my favorite parts I use, because here you can find the 4 skills that every student must practice if they want to have a better English. Okay, you have number 1, speaking, then listening, reading, and writing. And this is the best way ever. Let's talk about speaking. Speaking is one of my favorites because this is something that each student must do. And look what happens. And this is something I want to show you. So it has different activities depending on the English level that each student have. And by level, you say, hey teacher, and how do I get my students to know their own English level? So here in this website, up here, you click what it says my English level, and you can start every class. Not every class. When you start school year, for example, this is the first activity I recommend you to do with them. So before starting to talk about how was your vacation, okay, you can do that. That's fine. That's kind of fun. But you continue and you have to measure their level. It's very important. That's how you know. That's the only way you know in which level you are and how your classes are going to be. That's the best way so you can prepare your classes in the better way. So let's click start and you can see how it goes. We're not going to do it, but look at this. So it's really simple and it's really nice for them. So you have to just click on different answers, and at the end, when you finish all the questions here, all the sentences, completion and everything, is going to tell you immediately which level each student is. So you can put this, so you can use that information for your classes, all right? So that's good. Let's see. What about if you're one of the students or the rest of the students or everyone just got A2 elementary, in this case A2. Remember, this different kind of level. So let's see, and you choose one of the speaking practice, okay? For example, let's choose this one, all right? It says buying new shoes. So what you have to do, what I recommend you to do, of course, before starting the activities, go with the preparation. It gives you the vocabulary, activities to do, so you understand the best way what the activity is about. And you're introducing new vocabulary, okay? Phrases and everything. So what I want you to notice here, let me just click here. So it's important about copyright and everything. So the first thing is that they're going to find a conversation between 2 characters here from this video and speaking practice, and they're going to just listen. You cannot listen it right now because it's the copyright thing, but that you got the idea. So they're reading that, they're talking, they're having a conversation, and the students are practicing their mind, the pronunciation and everything. But what happens when the first part of the video just finishes? Let's see. So this is what happens. Okay, let me move on so you know what happened. Hang on a second. Now it's each student's turn. Let's see what happens. Each student becomes in part of a video, so they have to do the play role here. They have to listen to the person and they read from this part. They practice pronunciation, they're introducing vocabulary, intonation, reading skills. This is awesome. So this is something you go, and every time you want, make them move a little bit higher in levels. Let's see how you go, okay? So this is how they practice speaking. And no matter what you have to do here, you can do listening, reading, writing, the same stuff. Not only that, if you're a teacher who likes to introduce grammar, yeah, you have grammar. Let's check what it says, beginner grammar. So here is something amazing, because you will find here different kind of, activities, fun games, videos, reading that is related with the grammar you're talking about. And it also gives you some tips, examples. So if you want to make them right, for example, let's imagine that you're teaching online and you don't have a board to use. So what do? You use a program in the computer, but it's kind of weird to use, it's kind of tough. So you can make them right from this website the things you want to do, all right? And you can also use some kind of a program you add here in Chrome, maybe like this one here that is called Paint Editor. And if you want to know how to use this program, Paint Editor, up here I'm going to leave you a link. It's in Spanish, but you can translate it, okay? You can find this and you can do things like this. If you're using this website for teaching, you can share a screen. You, for example, choose this and you want to highlight a word, for example, you use this thing and to highlight some things, to put some, notes or whatever you want to do, okay? So if you want to check how to use it, please go to that video I told you about. All right, so this is what you do with this website. You can use it as a board, as an explanation. You make them ring, and not only that, when you finish all this explanation with this, you can do, of course, some exercises. Okay? True, false, matching, comparing, and everything. Okay, and check your grammar. You have to write here the answer. You can make them do whatever you feel it's necessary for your students to learn it. Very good, that's amazing. So not only that, you can use vocabulary. You can add any kind of vocabulary you have. You can also have reading exams, writing exams. What else do you want? You have almost everything here. You can check all the exams that they have here, so you can test your student, okay? And also you have different activities like reading, video. Of course, it's related with the United Kingdom because British Council is from there. Of course, that's obvious. And you can have study breaks, like, okay, let's watch something different. Maybe you have an extra class, you want to make them have fun for a little while, so why not? Try to use them. And of course, the magazine is very, very good for extra reading, some new vocabulary to learn how the world works and everything, so that's amazing. Now, let's move on. Not only that, because you can use the adult section. If you're teaching adults, don't worry. You have a lot of information. Actually, in my classes, because I teach teenagers, most of them between 12 years old and 18 years old, so I combine this one, the purple section, teenager or teens, and with the green one is kind of adult. Why? Because it depends on the level they have, okay? So the first thing I did was measuring each student the English level, so using this. And also, another different program I have, a different website, is very simple. I'm going to let you know in the next video. But here in this part, I find a little bit tougher activities, okay? A little bit, not confusing, but maybe a little bit that they need to push a little bit more. They need to struggle more with this, and that's fine. Because maybe some of the students get tired of the same thing. Or they think, teacher, this is too easy. What should we do? So here, one of the coolest thing ever is that actually this green section, adult section, has the same skills, mostly grammar, a little bit, more different grammar, vocabulary, a little bit tougher and everything. Business English, this is really something really cool. I'm sorry. These have this section. This is one of the sections I love the most. Why? Because, well, I use the rest, of course, as I told you before, listening, reading, writing, grammar, perfect. But if I want to introduce a different activity, something very cool, something related with the new technologies, something related with the environment, pollution, with disease, anything, animals, whatever, I go here. And one of the things I use is the video sound and the audio sound. Let me show you what the audio sound looks like. Here you will find different conversation, people talking about a problem they have, everything. But of course, it is related with different topic, okay? You can choose this topic, and if you're talking about the future tense, maybe you want to talk about cities, or maybe you want to talk about learning languages, I don't know. So it depends on you. So let's check the first one, music in Manchester, okay? Here, this is let's see, a conversation. Actually, it's an interview to a girl. Actually, she's coming from Canada and everything, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, is what you have to do. Of course, preparation first. You got vocabulary, they understand a little bit. Pretty cool, right? But not only that, when you get into the audio, okay, this is the matching thing, the matching game. Before that, you can do an exercise with them. It's kind of funny, and then you move down here. You click on play. I'm not going to do it just because the copyright thing, as I told you before. You can also have the transcript, but not only they can listen, they also read what they hear, and that's how they practice their pronunciation and everything. Okay, so this is really cool. And when you finish listening and reading, you can do tests. These task exercises, of course, like this one, like you have to put in order, or just simply asking some question depending on what they hear or what they just read. You can choose whatever you like, depend on your student's level. Okay, perfect. And the video as well, you can have it. That's perfect. Okay, because the video is something cooler when you have students who are just get distracted easily. If you make them only listen, they're not gonna be like, oh my god, this is boring, I don't know what to do with my hands, I just have to watch my neighbor, my partner, my classmate, whatever. So just make them watch a video. Let's talk about cats. Maybe you're talking about animals, you're talking about facts, animal facts or something. It's gonna be great. Preparation, you watch the video in English, mostly with British accent, which is cool because its pronunciation is very nice, and you learn, and the students are learning new things. Not only English, like verb to be, like hello, goodbye, everything. New information about the world, about animals, about anything you like. And of course, you have the transcript. So you don't only listen and watch, you also can read the text. Very good. And of course, you have the test. Actually, you can download everything. The transcript, the test, and everything. If you don't have internet, you don't have a computer lab there. So it's nice for you if you don't have, everything, there available in your classroom, or your school doesn't have everything, right? So you can do it at home, or maybe someplace else with a friend, and you can have it done for your students. Okay, you don't have necessarily to have. Every student must have a computer note, so you can do it and use it as well. All right, so this is it. And as I told you, they have a teachers section where you can have webinars, courses, and everything you can learn new things about and how to teach in your professional life. Okay, so don't forget, you're gonna find each and every single section, the links of every single section down there in the description, for kids, for teenagers, for adults, and for teachers. So guys, everybody, if you enjoyed this video, and of course, if you are going to use it, if you didn't know if this website was running, let me know in the comments. Okay, just let me know, comment down there below, over there. Just let me know, teacher, I didn't know this website. Yes, I know it did, but are you using it? Let me know how you use it so I can learn from you as well. So guys, I'm going to say bye-bye, but before that, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell so we can be connected and we can help each other. My name is Gibson, and I hope you enjoy this video. See you next time. Bye-bye.